Hello, internet every people. How you doing? Hi. Hey. It's an unusually early stream here in Polyland. How about that? We're just hanging out. We're doing something that I've never done before, but I've contemplated doing in the past. But then it was just like, but I don't know, AAA video games suck, so I'm not going to sit here. What do you want me to do? Sit here and watch AAA video games and say, well, all of these suck? Which would be my reaction to most things. But we're going to do a watch along today here of the Capcom event, and I have brought two wieners with me. How's it going? I don't know if it would be my right or left because I'm dyslexic like that. We got Dr. Doobie.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
It's your first time on my stream, I do believe.
I believe so. We've done podcasts before, the Coheed and Cambria one, which I loved doing. That. Oh my god, it's so much fun.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. I'm excited for Capcom.
Yeah, excited for Capcom. Yeah. That's why
I'm 100 out of 10 on the copium meter.
Oh dear. Well, we'll be talking about the copium and like what we're hoping for and what we think is going to be shown. But also to my other side that I'm not going to try and say because I'm kind of dyslexic. It also his first time on my actual stream. It's Psychic Heist.
Hey.
You know him. We did podcast. Did the screen go black? Uh-oh.
IGN's
okay, IGN being weird. All right.
It was
all right.
I started talking and they're like, whoa.
It went black and I was like, oh god, don't tell me I'm gonna have to just go chug bleach. PH, you've been a member of We Like Bad Music Only for a long time. So and then I turned into a crappy person and stopped podcasting, and now you have no home.
Oh no! My home is still with the Sox, the Sox Discord. Like that is my home, and I am like, I don't know. I'm in there all the time. That's where you can find me.
Twinks or Us says hey to you.
Oh hey Twinks, what's going on?
Hey.
This is fun. This is fun. Yeah. So first time doing one of these.
Yeah.
I was kind of lurking on Twitter. I saw the call and I just felt inspired. I was like, I really want to talk about Capcom. I really want to talk about Capcom.
Well,
so,
I think that there's good reason to want to talk about Capcom because Capcom has been kind of on the roll, like, as of late, I think. Like when did it kind of start being really good for them, and then like they started getting all of this good faith? Was it like RE7 when things started kind of?
7 was when it started turning around.
Yeah, RE7 into the last season of Street Fighter 5. Was that season 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Even season 3 to an extent of Street Fighter 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then they nailed Monster Hunter Rise. A lot of people really liked that after Monster Hunter World did well for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then doing a lot of the collections, Mega Man Battle Network collection, the Zero
Capcom
collection,
Fighting collection.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting collection, bring a lot of arcade games back that some had never had Western releases.
Yep.
We're out of Crapcom and into Cap God.
Yeah, we're out of Crapcom. We blew past Capcom, and now we are actually at actual Capcom. If you don't know the Capcom, they actually typoed their own name on a game box one time, which was great. They also got Resident Evil Revelations, which they spelled Revelations wrong on the 3DS box, I believe. I think that's what my box is.
Yeah, that would be 3DS Revelations.
It was rough times.
I liked Revelations. I liked Resident Evil Revelations. So like Capcom fell off, I think, in like sort of that weird mid to late Xbox 360 period where like suddenly they were outsourcing a lot of their games to Western devs. And it's like, it felt like they had no confidence whatsoever in their in-house anymore. So you got like, I guess the first Lost Space was okay. Was that Western developed or was that in-house? I keep thinking those are Western developed because
I was thinking...
I know that they were. I know they were made to appeal to the Western audience, like that and the zombie reporter game. Dead Rising? No.
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. Dead Rising.
Yeah.
Dead Rising, the first one was great.
Dead
and then
Rising
it
one was
started to
pretty
fall
good.
off.
Yeah.
They went to that well too many times.
A little bit. Yeah.
Well,
it was like
gosh, by
PS3
the
era
time you got to like
Capcom's
Dead
weird.
Rising 2 or 3, it just felt like zombies were like in every other game
Yeah,
in the
that-
mainstream. And I still feel like we still see like I don't know, leftovers from that still.
Oh
to this
yeah,
day.
yeah.
For me, the last great Capcom product for a while was Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Wow. That sounds like a hot opinion because I know a lot of people think that game's some hot trash.
I love it. I love it. It's definitely busted, you know, if you want to take it to a high level. But yeah, that to me was like the last of, I guess, the fighting game era before like Street Fighter Tekken came out and that bombed.
Oh god. Yeah.
And then you had, you know, the Street Fighter 5 debacle. When that launched. There was also the, I guess, you know, to take it out of the fighting game space, Bionic Commando. I guess we don't want to talk about.
Look, I think Bionic Commando Rearmed was fantastic. Bionic Commando 2009 is a flawed game, but I think that game is still really fun to play just for what it. I have replayed that game at least 5 times since release. So I understand why people like wanted more of that game. They wanted it to be a big open world, and like it's rife for that, right? Like if you were to announce big, wide open world Bionic Commando right now, I would shit my pants. Okay, I'll take that, but I think that game was okay. I streamed it a while back, and I had a good bit of fun with what I streamed. I'm probably gonna go back and actually do a full stream of that. And maybe do some Bionic Commando Rearmed as well, because I like those games a lot. Rearmed 2 was rough.
No, that was such a... Ooh,
what were they doing? Yeah. Oof.
Oh, I saw what Marvel versus game isn't busted. Very true. They all are.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rearm 2. Oh, that was such a
I was so hyped for this game. I was hyping this game for a year.
Yeah, that was a bummer. It's just something about those 2010 going into the 2010s. It was just a really
rough ass time for Capcom.
Yeah.
When was Devil May Cry 2?
That was like 2000.
That was early 2000.
That was 2002.
Because then they nailed 3, 4, and 5.
3 was like 2004. And then 3, 4.
That was an apology.
4 was 4 was definitely like, this is a good game, but there's definitely like a little bit of jank here in the back half where you're kind of just repeating shit. Devil May Cry 5 is great. Like, I
just finished playing it not too long ago because I'm preparing for Final Fantasy 16.
Sure, yeah. Just downloaded that demo today.
I just played the demo earlier today. It's real good.
I've not played the 16 demo yet. I've just downloaded it. I'll probably check that out tonight or tomorrow, depending.
It's dark.
Is the demo like prologue into the main game? Or is it like part of the main game?
It is prologue into like what I'm assuming in the main game will be the title drop.
Okay.
And then you can carry the save data over, but I'll be streaming my full playthrough of it, so I'm gonna start from the beginning when I stream it.
Okay.
I just wanted to taste for the sweet.
Sure, yeah.
DMC5.
Anytime I play those demos where like you can carry your progress over, I never do it. I always just start over when I get the game.
Same. I did that with Street Fighter 6. I was like, I'll do it. I'll just make it up again. So.
I'll say for Capcom though, like that RE engine, because I believe they use the RE engine in DMC5.
The RE engine, like that, like again, RE7 is where they started getting traction again, and like that they are getting work out of that RE engine. Holy shit.
It's a really good engine. Like it's surprising how well and it fits so many molds because I mean, they used it for DMC, they've used it for Resident Evil, and Street Fighter
And
6.
Street Fighter
including the RE
6,
engine.
which just
And
that
game
shocked
is
me.
amazing.
That shocked me. I was not expecting Street Fighter 6 to be the RE engine, but like RE2 remastered or remake or whatever you want to call it.
That was a big one.
So,
That was a big one.
like, even though, like, say what you want about some of the content they cut out, fine, but that game, like, was so amazingly good. I had such a fantastic time with it. Like, it was just tense the whole time. Like, just absolutely brilliant. I didn't get around to 3 because I just don't like RE3 that much.
Oh, I kind of prefer 3 to 2.
Three's funny
I do.
because three, yeah, go for it.
I'll give you my reasons why. Like, I think the 2 remake is good, but I find sections in the second half of it pretty dull. And I feel like Resident Evil 3 just goes.
Oh.
It's like if there's something that, like, I'm a big Resident Evil fan, and I find if there's a flaw with those games at times, there's sections that are just kind of like, you probably could have cut this. But 3 just kind of just goes. So it kind of feels like the perfect or best Resident Evil movie I could ever hope for.
Right.
It has a really satisfying end. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I was surprised, and like you can find it really cheap. So I can understand
I'm probably
people
gonna
being
grab
upset.
it.
Yeah, I could understand people being upset with it if they spent like $60.
I don't think it was not
you
a
know.
full price game when it came out. I don't think. I think it was only $49 when it came out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that like
then-
even on release, I think that it was $50. So
Yeah, and like I see in the chat here, like it is different from
yeah,
the place, like to some hardcore fans' dismay. it's not a 1-for-1 remake. But yeah, 3's it's just a good monster movie, really. Like at the end of the day, it's just a good B monster movie, and I was in the mood for that. And again, for $8, if you find it on sale, that's what I did.
Damn.
And, like, come
that's
on,
a good price.
like, yeah, that's a really good price, and I had a really good time with it. So yeah,
It's funny for me because like people complained about RE3 being like, oh, it's so short, and it's like, did you not play the original RE3?
yeah. The
yeah.
original RE3 is
Like
not
3
a long
hours to get-
game.
Yeah,
And
it's like 3 hours to
honestly,
get
the
through.
length-
Yeah.
Yeah, the length being short is actually, in my opinion, one of its strengths. It doesn't outstay its welcome.
I think games being short is often a good thing. I think that games that get in,
I agree.
do what they're supposed to do, and get out, and are just a nice punchy
That's-
like 5 to 8 hours. I'm so happy.
EMC5 at like 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah,
Perfect
that's
length.
totally reasonable.
Great
Yeah.
variety, replayability if you want to challenge it,
Mm-hmm.
and just tons of fun.
And since I recently ended up on the receiving end of a PS5 through just an amazing amount of luck, and I had nothing to go with it. It was just like, I don't know, I've just got this fucking console. I'm not buying a game for $70. No, there is no world that exists where I'm paying $70 for a video game. So this
We're
thing's
just getting into the exclusives now.
yeah, this thing's just gonna be like a paperweight because I'm not paying $70 for any video game. But our good pal Psychic Heist actually has loaned me his copy of RE4 Remake that I'm really, really, really just itching to get at. But it's just also just like, I've got Trails coming up too, so...
Oh yeah, and take your time. You know,
Yeah.
That's one you just want to be in the mood for.
Yeah, like, I just want to throw myself, like... RE4 is a game that when it came out, it was the only game I played for a month and a half. So
Yeah.
RE4 is a game that means a whole lot to me.
And I think it's gonna be really interesting, like to hear your opinion, like on that, because I will say RE4 took me a second to really get a hold of because it just controls differently.
Right.
Now it wasn't a huge jump because I had played all the remakes
Yeah.
before, but there's some fundamental differences there, and I'm like, either this will go over like well once Polly gets used to it, or she might just be like, I don't know.
Nah, I'm pretty patient.
Yeah.
Like RE2 remake was an adjustment period for me. Like there was something about it that I needed to kind of like get my legs under me for it. So I think I'm good. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, it was the same. An RE4 was $60.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 But again, like these Capcom games though, they go on sale
All the time, really. You can find
Yeah,
Capcom deals
pretty
quite a bit.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine RE4 remake by the time we get to Thanksgiving time, Black Friday prices are gonna probably be a lot more better.
Somebody asked earlier in the chat. Garden of the Dead. What's more likely, RE5 remake or Code Veronica remake?
I want Code Veronica so bad.
I think Code Veronica deserves the remake more.
I absolutely think it does. Like
Everybody
RE5
wants
is
it.
just like RE5's got some great moments, but I think overall that game just was not what it should have been, being a follow-up to RE4.
I've never played it.
From I hear about the end of RE4 remake, where like some of the ending stuff is like they're teasing more Wesker, which would be Code Veronica.
That would be Code
that's
Veronica.
Where a lot of his like development into super villain is.
Yeah.
Oh, I would be like, I know we're in this age now of remakes.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of silly.
Yeah, and it's just,
Just
and
give
like,
me my
two
childhood
sides of my
again, but it's
brain.
prettier.
Yeah, it's like two
fire
sides of my
remake,
brain,
let's
right? Like, just like, we need original stuff, but then I'm like, oh, but it's the thing I grew up with. And
Exactly.
It's so pretty now.
It could look better. Look, hey, Persona 3. I can play Persona 3 again.
Yep.
It's kind of why I really like lately. I've been digging some of the companies that do remakes, but also take the the liberties to change some things, like how FF7 remake is not a remake. It's not a remake, it's a sequel.
I've had a number of heated discussions about Final Fantasy VII Remake with people.
I've never really talked about it with you, and I've always wanted to.
Oh, we will have to do that.
I don't know if now
Not
is the
now.
time.
Now would not be the time, because I think now we probably should start talking a bit about like what we want and what we expect. I think that I've kind of mentioned that like the only things I want, like, and again, it comes down to that whole fucking like make my brain tickle by saying the words that I liked it from years ago from games that I already fucking played. But like, hey, show me a new Bionic Commando. Yes. I'll be happy. Give me either okay, look, I will take a Breath of Fire collection if it means that I can get a new version of Dragon Quarter.
Yes.
Because I don't give a shit about Breath of Fire 1, 2, or 4. I like 3 a lot, and I like 5 a lot. So if you can give me a Breath of Fire collection, fine. I'll take that so long as I can get Dragon Quarter down the road.
I think the world is ready for Dragon Quarter.
It is! That game was so forward-thinking. That game was so ahead of its time that I think that those systems and that whole idea, like, of the way that game plays and all of those systems, that is what games are today. And
I'm biased on 3 because I used to speedrun it.
3 is fantastic.
Yeah, 3 it's so pretty.
I mean, it's a sequel to 1. But you don't realize it until like the end of the game, which is so good.
Yeah, it's just like I don't have a lot of like love for Breath of Fire 1, but the fact that it gets tied back, it's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, Breath of Fire 1 sits in that like really interesting range. I don't know if it was Capcom's very first like JRPG or one of the early ones.
Would the Sweet Home count?
Sweet Home, like they did some Red Armor RPGs as well, from the Ghouls and Ghosts games. That there was an RPG or 2 of those, I believe.
Yeah, for me, it falls in like that. Like you can kind of tell it's like their first, at least like the first entry in a lot of RPG series is like that, where it's Wild Arms, Suikoden, Star Ocean, and then you realize like, oh, Star Ocean 2, Suikoden 2, Wild Arms 2, Breath of Fire, not 2, 3.
Yeah.
But Breath of Fire 1, very much like their early game. It's just very simple.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just very basic.
I don't know. I think that 1 is so dated at this point. Like I have a friend that replayed 1 recently, and she got to a certain point with it where it was just kind of like, this maybe is not so good.
I could probably guess where.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine Moat.
Invisible mazes.
Yeah, I hate that. The dungeon is terrible.
Absolute misery.
With an absolutely awful encounter rate.
Yep. So what do you expect to see?
A lot of people quit. It's
What do
the
you?
dreamland of mode.
Doobie. What do you want and what do you want to see? Or like, what do you want to see and what do you think we're gonna see?
I'll start with realistic.
Okay.
Realistically, besides everything they've mentioned, I think we're gonna get Rashid trailer for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
I think he'll be released within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I definitely think end of June. By the end of June, Rashid will be out.
That seems reasonable. Yeah.
I think realistically, we could see a tease of Monster Hunter World 2.
I was gonna say I think Monster Hunter World 2 is going to just be unveiled. I think that it's actually just going to be unveiled.
I agree.
Yeah, Rise has just finished up its development completely.
Yeah, it's done.
They have multiple teams, so I'm guaranteeing you the team that worked on World has been working on World 2.
Yep.
That'll be a multi-plat, I assume. And then I don't really like what else is realistic. But for me, Copium. Give me Ace Attorney 4, 5, and 6 trilogy.
I think that
Give me Ace Attorney 7.
I think 4, 5, and 6 is like, I don't know how you don't do that now because those games.
The 3DS eShop is gone.
Those games are not available now. Like, I don't see how you don't do it. Like, the original trilogy sold bucket loads.
Oh, it sold buku bucks.
So I don't see how at this point, like, that's not on the radar at some point.
And then Ace Attorney 7. Like, I need a new Ace Attorney. Great Ace Attorney was great. I loved 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Great Ace Attorney 2 might actually be my favorite Ace Attorney.
I hear that a lot.
It's so good.
Yeah. Battle Circuit from Beepner in the chat. Now I want Speed Rumbler.
And then, as far as like Mega Copium, I would love a reboot or like, yeah, a collection of Breath of Fire is great. I would love a reboot of Breath of Fire, maybe like an action RPG, like in the future, modern take on Breath of Fire with today's like modern aesthetics.
Sure.
Transformations into dragons could be cool.
Yeah, doing something like that in real-time combat, being able to like bounce between dragon forms mid-combo. You could see how they would do a lot of DMC shit with that.
Give me the wyvern form. Or no, was it the wyvern? What was the form in 3 and 4 that had like the elbow strike?
God, I don't
the
remember.
Dragon form.
I'd have to play the game again, honestly.
But like, I'm just, anything Breath of Fire.
Oh,
really.
A trailer? What's this?
Is this a trailer?
What's happening?
Starting in. No, this is not the.
That's something.
Something.
Oh, is this just like?
It's a Monster Hunter.
It's Rathalos.
Yeah, Rathalos.
Oh, they're making. Oh, that's right, Monster Hunter Go, essentially.
Oh, right.
I forgot Niantic was doing a mobile game for Monster Hunter. This was announced a while back, and I totally forgot.
I had no idea this was even a thing.
But yeah, I mean, like, Capcom relies a lot on their staples, and they did unveil a new IP the other day, which is really cool because it looks really neat with this super bright setting of demons and like it looked like ancient Japan, almost like Onimusha kind of. But I would love to see them like take chances on some of their older series, like bring back Mega Man Legends.
I mean, like, I feel like so many people want Mega Man at this point.
Mega Man and the RE engine.
It feels like Mega Man is a possibility because it's been almost. Has it been about 5 years?
How do you do 40-year anniversary and your fucking mascot character does not have a new game? If they fuck that up, if they fuck this up, if they fuck that up, it's like, what are you doing?
Battle Network Collection just sold like.
It went nuts. Okay, we gotta get PH here. We got about 4 minutes till showtime. So like, what do you want to see and what do you expect?
So, I feel like we will see something Resident Evil related. We were talking collections. Maybe the possibility of the original trilogy, like the PlayStation era games.
Yeah, just bring those together on a collection.
I would love that. I would love to see that. I also wonder if maybe we get another Capcom fighting collection, but this time it would focus on the Versus series. I will squeal. I will scream. If that was revealed, that would be such a. I've been wanting that for years.
Prepare to hear this boy actually squeal and.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. It's
rip headphone users.
I will lose it. I will lose. Yeah. Watch the volume on your speakers. So I would love to see the Versus collection finally get there. And that makes me lead to the dream of always wanting a Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I doubt that's ever going to happen.
That feels like such a pipe dream.
Relationship.
Yeah, it's like Half-Life 3. It's just like, no, it's not going to happen. But, you know, I still hope for it. I still want it. You know, I did, when y'all were talking about bringing stuff back, I said Strider just because he's like, I don't know, I just thought he's one of the coolest characters ever, and I just want Capcom to do more with Strider.
Yeah.
And it's probably a little too early yet, but maybe Devil May Cry 6. You know, we're gonna get Dragon's Dogma 2. I think that's gonna be.
That's gonna be seen here for sure.
Yeah. So you know, they're probably busy on that, and not really gonna be doing DNC 6 for a couple years.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, if again that'd be kind of a squeal moment. You know, that'd be really hype to see. So, and the other thing is, you know, last year with the Fighting Collection, we did get just a really nice set of, like, you know, having the Dark Stalkers.
Yeah.
So maybe we see a tease of a new Dark Stalkers.
That could be.
That would be dope. That'd be really cool.
Sure.
Again, these are things that fighting game fans have been wanting for years.
Yeah.
And they just now released Street Fighter 6, so the focus might just be exclusively for Street Fighter 6 this time around, but you never know.
I gotta throw a name out there.
Yeah.
Would you be down to see a new Rival Schools?
Oh my god.
Woo! That's a pull. I don't think that is not happening in any world.
Akira was a DLC character and was very well received.
Okay, I did not know that. All right.
Yeah, that was like the best thing of the Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I tuned out Street Fighter 5 entirely. I didn't even watch Evo. I didn't even watch Street Fighter 5
That was me when they announced Akira. I was like, Rival Schools.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
They remember it.
We're down to the last minute. What do you think they're gonna lead with? Like, what do you lead with? Do you lead with like a big banger? Like if you got a Mega Man, do you throw that out first? Do you just?
I think they lead off with a new IP they showed off the other day.
Oh right. Yeah. That one looked really good.
On the screen.
That looked really good.
That looked super cool. I liked the aesthetic of that was super.
Oh, it was just like I think everybody thought it was like Onimusha for a while.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, like, and it's just, oh no, it's just this very cool, new and unique thing. Yeah.
There was another name. They mentioned like a Japanese name, then Path of the Goddess, but I didn't catch it.
Yeah, but I'm sure we're gonna see it. The Capcom sale going on, everybody. Get your Capcom candies. All right, here we go. We're going in.
I feel like, I'm getting excited.
Here we go.
This is Ace Attorney music, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
It sounds like Ace Attorney.
Might have just been.
All right.
Your loins girded. Give me that Capcom logo. Hell yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Hello.
the Capcom Showcase. Before we get started, we'd like to share that June 11th, 2023.
Happy 40th.
Yeah, happy 40th.
A big thanks to everyone for.
Is everything like nice and sounding good out there? Can you hear the stream and can you hear us just fine? Or
Many more games in the years to come, and we hope that you'll continue to enjoy them.
Mega Man.
Now it's time to show off our latest titles at the Capcom Showcase.
I called it.
So you don't miss anything.
There we go. Yeah, Path of the Goddess.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Stream is a bit quiet. It's not. I can't get it much louder, I don't think, but I'll push it up there. Because we still need to be able to talk over it. So. Yeah, this game.
I don't think I saw this trailer.
Oh, this game was just immediately this was just immediately
Oh, that's
gorgeous and
cool.
just
Yeah,
like the hands and every. Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
love
hands,
it.
I'm liking that. Oh man.
It's not creepy at all.
So cool.
Yeah, it's such a very cool design.
Nice.
Art style.
Let's go! Yes! Look, I know that this is just what they showed yesterday, but this is so good.
This oozes style.
Yeah, this is just like, what if El Shaddai, but way better?
Wow. What?
This monster design is so good.
It's so cool.
Oh, it's so
And it's so
oh, look
catchy.
at this shit!
This is making me happy.
Yeah.
This is the battle systems one I want to know.
Yeah, I definitely want to know more. This looks really cool and dynamic.
Wonder what team at Capcom is the one working on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
was...
that was
It's coming
nice.
to Game Pass. That
Yeah.
was the big thing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely grabbing that in Game Pass.
People die in unit
Traditional
dances!
Japanese aesthetics come to life through the power of RE Engine.
RE Engine?
It's a unique blend of strategy and action in this epic tale. A beautiful yet unsettling world of mystery awaits in
Oh.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess.
Kunitsugami.
Coming to Xbox Series
Cool
X,
name.
Xbox Series S, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Steam.
Nice.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
Easy
It's on
pick.
So cool to
everything.
see a new IP that'd just be really interested
Mega
in.
Man X
What
Dive
monkey paw
Offline
curler?
is coming to Steam, iOS,
Oh
and
boy! A bad mobile game is coming to Steam, everybody. Let's go!
Here's your Mega Man.
It gets... There you go, Jesse! Here's your Mega Man! Oh, it's they even
Not
threw
what we
world
wanted.
premiere. They threw a world premiere bumper on the front of it.
Under attack.
Can't do that.
Dive into cyberspace using hunter programs to recover data before it's
Oh,
too
this looks so bad. God. And I don't mean graphically. I just mean it looks like it plays like a fart.
Mega Man franchise,
No one wanted this.
including characters.
Yes,
that
this
haven't been
did go
playable before.
offline, but now it's, I guess,
Yeah, it just went
Got you
offline.
yeah, if you missed it, now you can.
Look at this. They still got all the currencies there. Is this still going to be an F2P game on Steam?
Oh, wow.
Power up your weapons and more to
Blech.
customize your character.
Blech.
Number one,
It's not the Mega Man I wanted.
Mega Man X.
Capcom, you
Dive
can still save
Offline.
this. Give me Mega Man
Capcom, if
X9.
this is your only Mega Man, I kind of respect the
can't.
stupidity.
Over 100 million
I think you would just have to admire them being stupid enough to trot this out on their 40th anniversary as their only Mega Man.
complete stages and use element metals to recover memory pieces. Then
Let's
analyze
get those
recovered
numbers up.
memories to
Let's
unlock
Get up, let's go. Hey, look, I'm playing Honkai Star Rail, so I know all about numbers going up, but Star Rail is a good video game.
Level 172.
challenging mechanics.
Look at you go!
24,982.
Look at that damage! You did 24,000 damage!
Past.
Name another Mega Man game where you're doing 42,000 damage!
Destruction.
You can't.
You can't!
Mega Man X Command Mission?
Mega Man X Command Mission, maybe, yeah.
Remake that. I actually like that game.
That game's really good.
Mega Man X Dive Offline.
Like, unironically, it's a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. I like
Alright.
network transmission as well. That game is really dope.
Ghost Trick.
Now, here's the Capcom Spotlight
I
Corner.
don't know. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Yep. Here's
Give me
Rashid.
Rashid.
All
The
right.
new era of fighting games is upon us. Street Fighter 6 launched on June 2nd. It's already received an
The net
1
enthusiastic
million
is
copies
so
were
good.
sold.
fans
Yeah,
around the
this
world.
game deserves all of the success that it's
Street Fighter
getting.
6 includes
It's-
World
it's-
Tour,
it's- it's
an
a great
expansive
time.
single-player story mode.
It's woke. Didn't you know? It's a woke fighting game.
Controls.
Woke control.
Scrub
And
Boots
Battle
is
Hub,
eating
a
so
social
good
space
right
where
now.
players from around the world can compete and hang out. These are the game's 3 main modes. In addition, we're planning to release new fighters and content.
Oh, they
you
are doing
can
a
enjoy the
fighter.
game
Yeah, they're doing a
on
fighter
Capcom.
pack.
Yeah.
So, Legendary Wings.
Maybe.
What was
Street
that?
Fighter 6 is out now for
Why was
PlayStation
Legendary
5,
Wings there?
PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox
Didn't
Series
catch
S.
That was
and
weird.
Steam. Don't miss it.
Oh, give me something.
We also
Nothing.
have an announcement for Capcom Pro Tour 2023. This year's Capcom Pro
Oh,
Tour
they put
will
arcade
feature
games in
Street
the
Fighter
World
6,
Tour mode.
The newest entry in the series.
It's in the fight in the Battle Hub too.
Okay.
Yeah, you can play old games.
Okay, that's why Legendary Wings was there then.
And battle to be
That's
this
pretty
year's
cool.
champion.
Yeah.
To celebrate the
$1
launch
million.
of Street Fighter 6, this year we have our largest prize.
Here's
pool
our
ever.
big prize pool of money that you suck shit at this game at, and you're never gonna have a chance of even sniffing.
$1 going to first place.
And it's great for
Capcom Pro
advertising, so
Tour
they are fine
2023
paying.
Absolutely.
will feature 3 types of tournaments: online premieres,
Oh, it's doing all.
offline premieres, and World Warrior. The winners of each tournament will advance to the World
I have a
Finals
problem
at
with that.
Capcom Cup 10.
So CPT changed a bunch of
Stay tuned
rules
to see
about
which
leverless
player will crush the
controllers.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
SMBC. How are you gonna enforce that on online?
Yeah, I don't know how you
Right.
enforce that online. That's
We have news
ridiculous.
on
Nah, you
Pro
can't.
JP 2023.
That's gonna be a
In the
problem.
Street Fighter League, the world's top players form teams of
Oh,
4
now we're
and
getting
compete
league.
in official
Okay,
Capcom
we
Team
get
League
teams.
matches. We have the largest number of teams ever. The opening match will be held on July 7th and will be streamed live on the Capcom Fighters JP channel on YouTube and Twitch. Don't forget about the Street Fighter League World Championship 2023. The US and European leagues will determine the teams that will go on to compete in the World Championship.
Wow. Okay. That was
Okay.
no machine
Alright.
trade.
Okay.
Get up close and personal with Resident Evil
Kind of
4.
expected
Oh yeah,
this.
VR mode. Yeah.
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 The game's
Yeah.
main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah, I'm with Beep Nerd. My brain shuts
I'm
off
with
when people talk about esports the way the same way they talk about regular sports. Yeah, I'm the
FGC
same.
is the only esports for me. I do like fighting games.
Fight to
but
survive.
that's it.
RE4's cutting-edge knife action.
Haha, cutting edge.
You should be
And the
axe.
PlayStation VR 2 Sense controller.
That's kinda
makes
cool,
VR
actually.
even More intuitive. Experience
Oh, that's
it
terrible.
I would
survival
not.
horror
I would be slow
firsthand.
motion sick.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4
That's
VR
been my
mode
experience
is a
with
free
VR.
DLC exclusive to PlayStation VR 2.
All right.
I'll just throw down
Oh,
$600 for
Are we
that.
actually getting news on this?
Wait.
Now, on
Pragmata?
to today's lineup.
They announced this so long
Yeah,
ago.
this
and have
has
done
been a
nothing.
while.
I think I vaguely remember this.
Like, we don't even know what it is.
Yeah, like this is just, hey, this is a thing that exists.
He's creepy, and I'm scared.
Binary Domain 2, there you go.
There you go.
That's what I do. I just draw when robots are attacking around me.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? It worked for the
Oh,
old.
my god, that's really?
That's
Oh, wow.
Jeez, they don't even know. when
That's
this is
so
launching. They couldn't even
messed
say
up!
2024.
that's so
it?
messed up.
Wow. They can't even say if you
What
know
a
it's 2024
ridiculous
at this
thing to do.
point. It might be 2025.
Wow.
God,
That is a brutal announcement.
That's-
Development hell.
that was rough, man. I'm sorry.
It's with a heavy heart.
That's a.
Oh jeez. Postpone the release. Hard at work making the best
not a
game.
good sign.
No, that's usually a
Yeah,
bad sign. Some shit went bad in development.
It's almost
Best title theme in
Yay.
gaming history.
Yeah, all right. Ghost Trick. I'm actually
I need to
buying.
play-
I'm
I
actually.
need to play Ghost Trick like legitimately.
everyone.
Like I've only
I'm Shooter
dabbled
Kun.
with it on my
The
phone.
reason-
This game is coming out like June 30th, and I'm already on the hook to buy it for like 2 people. It's like, I want you to have it. No, go play it.
Shu Takumi, I love him.
It's like one of the first like Sox approved games I can remember.
Oh yeah, Ghost Trick is an easy Soxcast approved game.
Ants.
Oh, it's 60 FPS too.
Yo, crab missile.
Yeah, I need to take the time.
Oh,
to actually,
this
like,
game
commit
is
to this.
so good.
Oh, demo. That's cute. Nice.
Oh, cool.
That's good.
Oh, a demo, nice. That's great.
Ghost Trick is available now for download.
Nice.
If you don't have the FFZ emote for crab missile, grab it for your channel. Anybody who wants it, it's so good. It's best boy.
Things may seem unrelated at first.
Oh, we
but
love
each
Missile.
person
Missile
plays
is
a
so
vital
good.
role in Caesar's story. And
Yeah.
together, their stories will lead him to one ultimate truth. So think of the demo as a doorway, inviting you into a great, thick mystery.
13 years.
It's been
Oh,
14
God.
years since we made the
Love
original
this game to pieces.
Just
Like
like
it's this game is
What a sweet
interesting.
thing to do to bring it back. You
Yeah.
Know? Like
I played this game literally like I started playing this game literally 2 days after my mom died. So this game kind of got me through some shit. So this game's got like, along with just being an incredible piece of work, big old sentimental value there.
I have watched multiple people play it,
Yep.
but I have never actually played it
Oh,
for
wow.
myself. I'm very excited to play it for myself.
I've seen so many people break down into tears playing this game and having their minds blown.
So, should be me someday. It will make me very
Shu
happy.
Takumi is so
if
wholesome.
it
Oh, I
could
love
speak
Shu
in
Takumi.
Japanese.
Absolutely wholesome, beautiful man.
Face down, ass up.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happening here.
There it is.
Yes!
From the creator of the Ace Attorney series, Shu Takumi, this classic mystery game is being reborn. One night, a man named Sissel loses both his memory and his life.
I love
Using
this
the
theme
powers
so
of
much.
Oh, it's this
he
game's
tries to solve the
music,
mystery
just
of his
on the
own
whole,
death.
is a
The
bop.
only clue he has is a red-headed detective. A night of mystery begins anew. A rookie detective brimming with a sense of justice. She too is being targeted, and Sissel witnesses her death. Who was I? Why was I killed? Who killed me? And what does it mean that I was given these powers of the dead?
Yo, it's a lamp.
Use the powers of the dead to possess and trick items.
Honestly, I wonder because
controls
this
are
is
easy.
single screen now,
Connect
so it's not
Sissel's
dual
glowing
screen.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how they pull this off.
Possess
Yeah.
the tire.
But I mean, it's been on phone for years,
Oh, that's
so
true.
Yeah.
Star ornament.
so clearly they've already
You can
got
then
that
trick the
figured
objects you
out.
possess. Trick the guitar to play it. What will happen when you trick the cart? Trick the door to open it. Possessing and
trick your
tricking
mom.
objects will let you access new areas.
How's it going, Fizzy
Sissel
Fuzz?
can go back 4 minutes before someone's death.
hello.
What happened before her murder? Those clues are hidden in the past. Follow past events in real time. The limit, however, is 4 minutes.
This game's like the puzzle design is so incredibly good. I never felt at any point that it was just like, oh, this wasn't a fair puzzle. I was just like, no, all of this totally makes sense.
Changing their face
It's
will
basically
change the
just
story.
elaborate Rube Goldberg machines as puzzles.
That
Nice.
story must be
Yeah.
linked in
They're
some way
so
to
fun.
the
Watching them
Sissel's
finally like work, it's so incredible.
death.
I'm
Ghost
so
Trick,
sad that's coming out on the
launching
same
I
day
gotta
as
get that.
Raincode Master
Yeah,
Effect.
Raincode, like Raincode and fucking Trails are gonna
The
fuck me
pre-order
up, dude.
bonuses. See the official website.
I'm
for
saving
details.
Trails for my birthday.
I might actually.
In a few weeks.
I don't want. I usually play Trails games on release, but I might have to push that one back a couple of weeks.
It's been a really
Now on
stacked
to the
year.
next game in
Yeah.
today's lineup.
Like I still need to get the Signalis. God.
What we
What do we
got?
got? What do we got? Oh, there you go!
It's happening!
There you go! Is it just gonna be Apollo
makes so
Justice?
much sense.
Or they're doing them all, baby! There you go. Oh.
And I just played these not long ago.
Nice. I'm just
That's
glad.
great.
I'm so glad these are making the jump. I'm just so glad
Yes.
they're doing it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, these games absolutely needed to be rescued, and I'm so glad. Oh yeah, yes!
Quill, I love him. Simon is. Oh, I love him so much. I'm cheesing so hard right now.
Yeah, this is so good. Like I'm
They
so
call
excited that this is a thing. I'm glad that these have a new home. Like God.
Spirit of Justice Final Case is really good.
I need to play those games, and I have them on my 3DS, but I might just wait.
Yeah.
Because these collections are really good, and it's really smart that they're doing them as collections and not just releasing them as...
Early 2024.
Yeah, okay, that's dope. Yeah, early 2024, awesome. Cannot complain.
If the old Capcom leak is true,
In
Ace Attorney 7 is
players
still
serve as
on
lawyers
that
for
leak
the
list.
falsely accused. Battle for justice in
Because
the
this was on that
courtroom
leak
and
list
uncover the
from a
truth.
couple years ago.
Now, the 4th, 5th, and 6th
I
mainline
wonder
Ace
if they
Attorney
waited
games
till
are
the
being
eShop
brought
died to
together.
do
Oh,
this.
I'm pretty sure they did. Like, this is something that I feel has probably been done for a while, but like, look, you get all the sales you can out of those games on the eShop, and then like, don't send this out to cannibalize those sales, basically.
I mean, I've already played these. I'm buying it just to
Yeah,
support
yeah.
it.
Like a lot of people. Like I know a shit ton of people that are going to be all over this day one.
Japanese, English, French, German,
That's dope.
Korean, and traditional and simplified Chinese. We've also added voice recordings for the new languages.
That's so good.
We're sure there's no objection to everything included
Do I
in
still
this
have it on
collection.
my
Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy
No,
is
I don't
currently
have
in
Command on
development
my,
for release in early
my
2024.
Stream Deck? I was gonna do the objection
Please look
effect
forward
on
to more
my
information about this
Stream Deck.
collection in the
It's
future.
time for me to get back into Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney's fun. It's good stuff.
It's great.
Next, we have some Capcom news to share.
They have news to share.
They got news? You can do that?
What? You can do that on these things?
That's
This
wild.
month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary.
Uh-huh, it does.
As part of the celebration, we've opened.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
saw
saw
this.
today.
Yeah.
Down.
I just didn't have time to
Take a
fart
stroll
around
through
with
the
it.
museum.
Like I think it's a really cool thing, but it's
And
like,
other
yeah, I
materials
don't
from
really.
various titles on display.
I think someone in our chat was
You can even play a few of Capcom's.
Yeah, apparently there just was no Breath of Fire in this thing at all.
That's fucked up.
It's like, Jesus
Not at all.
Christ.
I scoured
talk
it when
about
they
that.
first revealed it, and I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Not even
will
a
receive
single
special
reference.
reward, so don't miss out.
That's a big oofa doofa there, friend.
There's a
can't wait for
mention of
everyone
Breath of
to enjoy
Fire,
these
like in
attractions.
one of the like menus or something.
It's like Nintendo, like
Along with the
begrudgingly,
many other experiences
like
we prepared.
begrudgingly recognizing F-Zero as a thing.
A Capcom ID
This is how they do
account is required to
crossplay.
play
Yeah.
this
Capcom
evil
ID,
Yeah.
so you need it for like
Our new upcoming title,
anything.
Exoprimal.
Yeah.
And to use the online features
Which
of
makes
Street Fighter
sense
6.
because dealing crossplay with other companies is annoying.
Jessica, I'm sorry. Like we're getting up to be about halfway through this thing, and I think that X Dive might be the only thing.
Unless it's they're saving it for last.
Unless, I mean, it would make sense to save a new Mega Man for last on your 40th anniversary show, obviously.
Yeah.
So you're in this one for the long haul, Jessica.
Here's not Dino
Now for the
Crisis
latest
Dino.
on-
Yeah, this is definitely like
Hello, everyone. I'm Takedo Hideoka, the director of
So
Exoprimal.
I watched the Summer Game Fest and they
I'm
screwed
excited
up
to
because
share
they
the
showed
latest
Mecha
Exoprimal
Ryu
news
and
with you all.
Guile, but they didn't show Mecha Zangief. And
Oh.
it's just like, what are you doing?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Mecha
Ryu,
Zangief's
get in
an
the
icon.
robot, or Chun-Li will have to. Actually, we Sakura would have to.
Yeah,
I just want to see some dinosaurs rain from
Yeah,
the sky.
come on.
Now.
let's do
Please.
it. Give it to me.
If this is on Game Pass, I might check it out.
Oh, she even kind of looks
She
like
looks
the protagonist
exactly
from
like her, yeah.
This is mean.
This is not a coincidence.
All right, let me see him.
Let's do it. Bring him in! Bring him in!
I'm ready. I don't care about these.
Come on, this is not the Sonic movie. I've seen enough humans. I want the actual thing I came here for.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, all right.
There we go.
Let's go. Okay.
Heisel.
The fuel of the future.
All this time, Heisel is a
There we are. There we are. There's a stampede of T-Rexes.
juicing out of dead dinosaurs.
Giving this a story actually makes me take it so much less serious.
I think that that's the best part. I think that this trying to have like a serious story is that's the point. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be silly. Yeah, this looks fun as hell. This looks so good.
That's great.
I'm so here for this.
We're in mech suits. We've got samurai swords.
Yes.
We got big fucking guns, and we're killing dinos. I mean, what more could you ask for?
There's nothing better.
Giant
This
robots.
is what I wanted that Adam Driver movie to be, the 65.
Yeah.
This is like,
Yeah.
like that leaned into dumb, but it could have went harder. you
Right,
know?
right.
Okay, Doc.
Gentlemen, I didn't get your names.
Call us
I'm
the
sick of
Hammer
these
Heads.
motherfucking dinosaurs.
Well done. You fought desperately and survived. The perfect
Oh, look at this stupid shit.
I love it.
I love this stupid shit.
summoning Neo T-Rex.
The Neo T-Rex
Yes!
swarm.
Yes! I want everything about this game in my veins. Give me a demo right now. I'll download that shit right after stream.
Please,
We should have an open beta.
please.
Come on, come on, come on! Demo now available. Let's go.
Presenting my most exciting combat project. The
Yeah.
Savage Gauntlet.
Oh, come on, give us a demo.
It's out July 14th. God, why are there so many video games? Stop it.
Yeah, there's too many.
There's a lot of pre-orders.
It's okay. I don't need to play all this shit day one. But this is making a strong argument.
This is making a strong argument for me. Like when it's $8, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is Game Pass.
Yeah, it's got Game
Oh,
Pass.
cool. That's
Sure.
cool.
I will absolutely check it out then.
What did you think? That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players
There
who
was something else that
participated
came
in
out around the
open
same time as the
test
open
back
beta,
in
which is why I
March.
didn't play it.
We were extremely pleased to have so many participants.
So what's the
Plus, it gave us
last?
a
What's the
lot of
last big
invaluable
thing? I guess
feedback.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2.
I never
Only
played
portions of
the
Dino
first
Survival
one.
content
Like
are
Monster
available
Hunter has
in the
not
open beta.
made an appearance yet.
We'll be introducing
Gotta show
more
up.
content
That's, to me, that could be a finale. Is Monster Hunter?
Monster
World.
Hunter or Mega Man is your finale for sure.
It's probably gonna be Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I feel like they're doing kind of what happened to the Legend of Zelda from Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
Anniversary.
Yeah.
It's what we're getting with Mega Man right now.
Forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games. The story unfolds as you play through Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Gathering intel to update the analysis map unravels the mysteries surrounding parallel worlds and the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in
So
special
cool.
boss battles as part of the story.
I like that armor.
It's so
Dino
cool.
Survival
I want that
will also
sword.
The sword, right?
story progresses.
That's what sells it for me.
Yeah.
The fucking sword.
Yes.
And like just killing 20
dinosaurs at once.
A multitude
I
of
feel bad for
dinosaurs
all
to
these
fight.
new games that people who stream are gonna just bitrate hell.
Oh yeah, like a lot of these particle effects and stuff. It's just like, oh, you're done, man. If you're not streaming at like 8 megabytes per second, which you can't even do on Twitch, or they get mad at you.
Yeah.
You can only go up to 6 on Twitch, I believe.
And that I don't even know if that's everybody or if it's just
I think
partners.
that like if partners can go above 6.
Yeah, so partners should be fine.
Yeah.
Anybody streaming Final Fantasy 16 or
Yeah, okay.
This, oh boy, have fun particle effects.
Yeah.
Destroying it.
Compete with squads from around the world for the fastest completion times, or by earning
I have
awards
this stream at
through achievements,
1080p and I'm still
most
like
damage
seeing
block with a
the
tank
part
suit
like the
in battle.
bitrate hell.
Yeah, yeah.
There are many ways to enjoy the game, even after completing the main story. We took your feedback into consideration as well. In the full version of Exo,
We decided to call it Dino
we
Crisis.
plan to implement a mode where victory is determined by completing missions as quickly as possible.
I guess I noticed that matches were just taking
taking way too long. That was a common complaint I heard.
Let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video.
We were talking about like demos earlier. It's like Square Enix is doing a lot of demos.
Yeah.
I feel like these demos are doing really good when the company does respond. To
When they actually give a shit. When they're actually taking feedback, yeah.
And Square does, because like Octopath Traveler's one demo, I had a good deal of problems. They were all like small things, but they were all fixed at launch, and I was like, they listened.
A space elevator that extends from the Anchor Division research facility into orbit will also be a playable map. Incredible battles will unfold while exofighters and dinosaurs clash atop this massive space elevator. Players will even encounter dangerous mutations of dinosaurs, known as Neosaurs. The most deadly among them being the Neo T-Rex.
Neo T-Rex, baby!
With your team to
Fucking
stand a
love
chance
that
of
dumb
taking
shit.
Oh no. Is that a
You just
swarm
fought this
of
giant
Neo-T-Rexes?
battle. Here's a
What are
swarm of them.
Leviathan's true intentions?
It's like the end of Metal Gear Solid 2. Here's 20 Metal Gear Ray.
While it may look similar to Deadeye, this exosuit is a variant called Deadeye Alpha Burst Fire. Unlike the default Deadeye, this variant comes equipped with a weapon that can burst fire or be used as a shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Allowing exofighters
Give me shotguns.
Yeah. Get a main shotgun. Yeah.
Deadeye Alpha will be added in a title update following the full
That's
version's
sick.
release. At the end of the video, we revealed Savage Gauntlet, a mode that lets you take on special 5-player missions that change weekly. In this mode, players can enjoy a change of pace in Dino survival by competing against exofighters from
Oh, I feel like I'm 3 years old all over again. I mean that in the best way.
Yeah, this game really taps into that energy.
You grab your T-Rex action figure, you grab your Gundam action figure.
Be sure to tune in. And last but not least,
Yeah! Yeah!
Open beta.
Open beta.
This time, we're including additional story-related
June 22nd.
Nice.
Oh thank God, it's not Final Fantasy 16 release window.
and other adjustments based on everyone's feedback.
16th to the 18th. Okay, that's cool.
Check out the official website for dates and times.
Ubisoft had a game. They were like, "Hey, our open beta is June 21st and 23rd," and I was like,
Oh,
Final
cool.
Fantasy 16 says
Enjoy.
no to that."
Nobody playing that.
Pretty
Players
much.
will also receive a new reward for participating.
Metal Gear
miss out.
Ray and Nami.
We'll continue to make adjustments to Exo Primal,
Snake it in the
leading
Metal
up to
Gear.
the game's launch on July 14th.
Or Otacon will have to.
Yeah.
Thank you again for
It's
all
like one
the
of my
feedback.
anime.
We look forward to seeing you in the second open beta test.
All right.
6
That's all we
minutes
have.
left.
We've
We
got
still have to
Monster
talk about
Hunter and Dragon's Dogma. It's Monster Hunter and Dragon's Dogma. That's it, dog.
Yeah. Oh.
Next
Yeah.
up is the last,
The last
title we'll be
one,
showing
yeah.
off today.
Oh, oof.
I could see them spending 6 minutes on this.
That's
though.
kind of rough. Oof. I just have no interest in this game at all.
I bought the first one on Steam for like $8, I think, or $4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it out.
I just don't give a shit about fantasy settings. They do nothing for me.
This setting just looks like I don't mean this meanly but it really does kind of just seem like a everyday fantasy setting. Like there's nothing really special about it that's like popping out to me.
No, I mean it in the absolute most mean way imaginable. Like, yeah, like this just looks boring to me. I'm sorry. This is not a setting I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm usually down with fantasy shit, but this is like no, this is.
No Mega Man. Unless there's like unless they have it and just one more thing moment, and even then I see them throwing that to Monster Hunter.
Then have you forgotten that you protected me
For me,
from
setting
Capcom's
does kind of come down to the developer. Like, normally, like the setting of like a Fallout would be something I would be like super down. You know, post-apocalyptic. I hate Fallout.
Yeah.
I think Elder Scrolls is so much better. But then like Final Fantasy, I like the fantasy setting, and I definitely like the return to fantasy setting after the last couple have been like, here's a car, here's all this tech.
Yeah.
I think a return helps.
Yeah. That does have me kind of excited for the new one. Just the fact that it has a, you know, kind of, we're stepping away from the more science fiction, I guess, elements of the series.
Yeah, and it's because it's hard when you like try to tie the two together. It's like this is a world that has magic and flying cars, and the car is not powered by magic.
This trailer's not doing it.
I just, yeah, I'm.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought they have a longer trailer.
That's it, dude.
Weak sauce.
What?
It didn't look great.
This was.
Oh, I guess we're gonna talk about it a little bit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a demo.
Dragon's Dogma was released in
And this is by the Devil May Cry guy, right? Like,
Yeah, I understand that Dragon's Dogma is very beloved. Everybody I know that loves that game loves it to pieces. It's just, it does nothing for me at all.
Like with fantasy stuff, I like that more gritty, I guess, sort of darker, was it grimdark kind of look, you know?
Yeah.
To make an easy comparison, it would be like the Dark Souls.
Yeah.
You know, and I kind of get that, you know, I like that vibe from the new Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe about it, you know?
Yeah.
This here just looks like...
This just looks like any kind of, like,
vanilla fantasy.
Yeah. It's just fantasy by the numbers, really.
Two additional support pawns you can borrow from other players. To form a party of
That one cat guy kind of reminds me of
This is like the problem is like banking on AI to not suck.
Yeah, that's always a great idea.
If it's a bad AI, then you're just
Y'all did
like,
not learn your lesson with Resident Evil 6 and Sheva, unfortunately.
Or give you a high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing in a party with other players.
The game will look beautiful.
Just hack that guy in the balls. There you go.
RE engine, resulting in a dense
You just got like live cock and ball torture on stream, everybody.
enjoy a world roughly 4 times the size of the original.
Capcom
Dragon's
knows their
Dogma.
CBT.
They know their audience. Capcom ball torture.
They're turning it around.
Closed beta test. No, that's some cock and ball torture.
You thought this was vanilla, huh?
You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose.
Oh, I'm looking
I love
forward
that
to
when
it.
they had the Street Fighter 6 CBT and people are like, oh?
Yeah?
Jerry's in it? Oh boy.
We'll have much more to share in the future. But for now,
Yeah, but yeah, it will give me a high
I want to
five.
go
I
over
know.
a few sections from the
Wait,
trailer
great.
that show what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2. This game is designed to enable players to take on situations in their own way.
I love how that enemy just sat there.
Yeah, it was
and waited.
solid.
Did nothing.
I feel like we've seen this torture over and over.
Yeah.
It's the same scene.
It's, yeah.
Or if you pulled that monster's leg.
Look
Other
at me, a
exciting
high five.
possibilities can
Yeah.
you think of?
10 out of 10 game.
Characters pivotal to the story.
Game of the
that
year.
also appear in the
Absolutely.
game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen. And Nadinia,
I mean,
a high priestess of the Beast
I like her
Race,
design.
which appear
Yeah.
in the series.
I mean, you got some good character designs, but that's not gonna make me play your video game. I'll just download the pings.
Relationships and situations you will encounter in the game.
I'm also
are
a
sure
cat
to
boy on
keep
the
you your
internet.
toes.
Dragon's
During your
Dogma 2,
adventure,
starring
you
Doctor
will come across
Strange.
familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new monsters.
She has a very
such as
nice
Medusa.
smile.
You can look forward to new player vocations and many new experiences
We have
unique
1
to
minute
Dragon's
left.
Dogma.
Yeah, we're done, dude.
Oh,
Please stay tuned for more
not
information.
what I wanted.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
I mean, I was kind of expecting like these things could go both. Like
Wow.
Capcom showcases are either completely underwhelming or, you know, they're just fire out the gate.
This is, I swear to Christ, this is your showing for 40 years. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That was like,
I'm happy Ace
That was-
Attorney got the
Yeah,
4,
Ace
5,
Attorney stuff is cool, of course.
Right.
So is
Path of the Goddess.
Ghost Trick and Path of the God. Like that was a wow.
I think
That's probably
the
the
yeah, new IP is good.
best reaction I had here.
but honestly, like, this is like C minus D. Like, this was very bad.
It was.
Like, especially when you consider we're talking 40 years and you did nothing. You did nothing special at all?
And hello, what the hell was
shut
that?
the stream down.
Wow, I believe they just said what we were thinking. What the hell was that?
I'm Max Scoville. Welcome to a very special Summer of Gaming edition.
But I can't listen to Max Scoville talk because he grates on my last nerve, so I'm just gonna mute the hell out of that. Yeah, that was...
They'll never bring back Breath of Fire. That shit is...
Nah, it's done.
Is fucking...
It's done.
I am just shocked that this is a 40-year celebration and you literally did nothing to show that you're proud of that lineage whatsoever.
Mega Man
So all they really showed was like, hey, we have this cool museum up on our website.
Yeah. And even then, like, it doesn't even have, like, games that people really, really love.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Just wow. Like your best game was already shown yesterday.
I'm with you. My day's ruined as well. Like yeah, Street Fighter 6 is like the game's already out. You don't need to really promote it again. Like show us the new character. You know, like I think everybody was expecting that, which makes me think that the new character won't be out till Evo or something.
July or yeah, it's gonna be an Evo thing in July. I'm pretty sure.
It'll be a reveal. It'll be a reveal during that event.
Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, this sucked. Honestly, yeah, it just sucked.
Gutted.
I wanted to co-stream this because I thought, oh, it's a 40-year anniversary. Surely they're going to really bring it home for this. They're gonna bring out something, and it's just like you. Oh my god, I'm never doing this again!
I mean, I think all we need to know is that one of the upcoming games they apologized for delaying.
Yeah, like fucking what the hell? Why is that part of your goddamn presentation? Your big 40-year presentation, and you have the balls to show us a game that is not going to be out. You don't have even a fucking hint of a date!
That game is in development hell.
What are you doing? This was such a... Why did they bother? Why did they put this together? This could have just been, we sent trailers to people. We just sent trailers to news outlets. That's all they had to do. This did not need to be a presentation.
Yep. It could have been... Yeah, part of Summer Game Fest or whatever, you know, multitude of presentations that are coming out right now. Like they could have, there was nothing. Really
oh my god! Just what a fucking wet turd on your face of a presentation. God, they just diarrhea dumped all over everybody. It's just Jesus Christ. Like only Konami has done worse.
Konami is a whole nother set of issues.
Yeah.
God. What?
That's why they don't even.
It was always a war for me between Konami and Capcom. It was like my favorite developer.
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah. I was that way when I was a kid.
Always a war.
Yeah.
And you know, my favorite series is Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Metal Gear Solid means the world to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like. You just couldn't touch them. Yeah, like they were so special, but yeah, they just whatever happened to Konami, whatever happened.
Oh god. Ugh, what a barfy fuck. God, I'm never doing this again.
We were talking up Capcom. We were all like, man, they're turning.
They're bringing it home, guys. Look how fucking smart they are. And then they literally turn around and show us, no, we ain't got this shit together at all. One of our big games that we've thrown so much money into already, we just don't have a fucking clue. We don't know where that shit's at. I'm surprised there wasn't like a fucking ad at the end of that. It's like, hey, are you a software developer? Would you like a job?
See if I can find like Capcom leak. Left on it.
God. So bad.
2020. It had Dragon's Dogma 2, Street Fighter 6, Resident Evil 4 Remake.
That was
I'm wondering if some of these got changed. There was supposed to be a Final Fight remake, a Power Stone remake.
Shit.
Power Stone?
Like, I don't even think they recognize Power Stone even exists.
Yeah, like I don't even think like anybody working at Capcom knows what Power Stone is at this point.
Onimusha New Work. What I think that probably is actually what that new IP is.
I think that Path of the Goddess probably started as an Onimusha game.
That absolutely started as an Onimusha game before becoming its own IP.
Yeah, that just kind of feels that way. Speaking of.
That Path of the Goddess definitely I don't know. It's like when you start an album and the first song is amazing.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like, wait,
well,
where's the rest of the album?
What did you guys forget to do something after the single?
Would that be Year of the Black Rainbow?
Oof.
We start off with Here We Are Juggernaut and then go into the rest of the album.
Oof.
Right, isn't that the set list?
No,
it's the Broken Guns of
that
Summer.
starts
Then
the
Here We Are
yeah. Oof.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm just gutted.
Yeah, that was crap, dude. That was garbage.
Honestly, if you want to play Mega Man, just play 30XX at this point.
Yeah. I feel sorry that I dragged anybody out to this. I'm sorry that people are having to sit with me and watch this. Like, I'm actually sorry that I wasted anybody's time with this, because this is just ass trash.
I feel like indies essentially cover the Mega Man genre these days.
Yeah, indies have that covered. There are like any number of Mega Man likes that you can find, and they're doing it better than Capcom anyway.
Yeah.
Gravity Circuit was a demo I played on the Next Fest, I think the last or second to last Next Fest, and that one was hitting it for me on the Mega Man.
Right.
Like, it was good. I liked it. I can't wait for the release.
That really is kind of where, like, these things that games we kind of grew up with, that just seems like where it's going is like you have to go to the indie circuit.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that because I think that like indie devs have an actual they have an actual love for that material, and you can see that they advance those formulas and play around with them in really fun and cool ways. So
yeah.
It's either indie devs or the original creators go make a Kickstarter to do a spiritual successor.
Yeah, like there's a game out called Grapple Dog if you want to play a game with a grappling hook and you want to do some bionic commando.
Are you a dog?
Yes, you are a dog with a grappling hook. It's really, really fun.
Sold.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I was gonna say, for like, that latter one, like, that's why Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Bloodstained, the 8-bit ones or 16-bit. Either way, they're really good.
I like Curse of the Moon. Those games are good. I didn't like Ritual. I didn't like Ritual at all.
I liked it, but I can see why people didn't. I played it like after it launched, and a lot of the things at launch were
fixed. Yeah.
I mean, it's like why I don't like Final Fantasy 15. I played that 1.0 launch, and even if people say the game has gotten a lot better,
I got
15.
I think I sent my copy to somebody in the community. I think I just gave it to somebody. I can't even remember now. I got like 10 hours in, and it's just like, I'm not feeling this at all. And I
think I was the same. Like,
I just gave it. Yeah. I think I gave it to maybe Door Curtain. I think I gave it to Door Curtain.
I played and beat all of 1.0.
Yeah, I like Rhett and John, who host the podcast with me. They both played through it, and they both liked it. Which is why I got it, because it was like, oh, okay, well, this has got to be Soxcast approved, right? And then it's like, no, this game actually is kind of barfy, and I hate playing it.
For me, with gaming now, like, what's left to look forward to in terms of announcements, I guess TGS is soon. Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah. Tokyo Game Show.
Okay, yeah. I need some info on Eiyuden Chronicles. Kickstarted that game. I'm a gigantic Suikoden fan.
I am the opposite of Suikoden fan.
It's funny, I think Suikoden is one of the reasons why I got into Trail so hard, is because it was hitting all of the notes that Suikoden was hitting until Konami stopped making them.
Interesting. Like, for me, it was Trail, and I'm still playing Trail. I'm still early in the first game, to be fair, but it just reminded me of Grandia so much.
Oh yeah, Grandia is definitely
that was my in. I was this is cozy like Grandia. This is just really just hit the spot I've missed.
That's really why I hooked into Trails at first when I played it, is because I had not played a game that kind of had that similar cozy kind of Grandia-like feel in a long time, and like the Trails in the Sky 1 hits that in spades.
Yeah.
Right. Shared universe with characters that like matter and you see grow older and continue development over titles is like
that's so cool.
A niche that not a
lot of people can commit to, because you need to find your audience with that. Like, you can't just keep doing it and you not have an audience. Like, Falcom has been lucky and been able to do it because you have an audience of diehards that facilitate that. But not everybody can do that. Not everybody can like pull that kind of loyalty.
That's kind of why Suikoden died. It did it for the first 3 games, and then it's like, all right, here's a prequel 150 years before. Hey, here's another prequel. It's like, because we have to keep going back. To make stories, we can't keep pushing it forward. Never gave us the Holy City of Harmonia, which is like the big player of the. It's like if Trails stopped and never got us to like, what's the church state?
Ramafaria.
Yeah, if we just never got to see that.
Yeah.
We're
going to see that. Yeah.
That's like if Trails just stopped before that and was like, no, we're done.
Yeah.
We're never gonna give you that.
Anyway, I guess we should go ahead and start wrapping things up here. So, final thoughts. I think I've already kind of said mine. I think that, like, fine, Path of the Goddess is going to be really, really good. Exoprimal, that's probably going to be really fun too. I'm happy that Ace Attorney games are making their way out. And Ghost Trick, again, like, it's just a lot of like, well, I'm glad that's saved.
Yeah, to me, it's like, I guess I kind of knew that they were really going to kind of focus on their next, those next 3 big games.
Yeah.
But I was hoping for like just a teaser.
It's just like
to really get me going.
You're still just
lose my shit.
Like you're putting so much of your pussy out behind it being 40 years, and then you just do nothing to actually celebrate it other than a shitty website game that's like I'm not gonna do anything with. I'm sorry, I have no real interest.
What a fucking crime with Mega Man.
Just
like, what a fucking crime.
X-Dive, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Here's our offline bad gacha game.
Oh.
How long ago was Mega Man 11?
That was 2019?
2018.
2018.
5 years.
Yeah.
I think Mega Man 11 was fine. I don't think that it was great, and I think that like the reason for that is that I think that the Wily Castle really sucked, and it just kind of was not the be-all end-all test of your skills that I thought it should have been. I think that game just kind of like it had great stages, it had great bosses, but I think that the Wily Castle was just such an anticlimax.
Yes.
I played it on PC and I refunded it.
Youch.
I don't think it's a bad game. I just, for some reason, playing it on PC was very awful. Like input latency was so bad. It's like maybe I just need to buy this on console.
I think that was a problem that I heard from other people at launch, is that there wasn't
the PC port was awful.
Like I played it on PC and I did not have input latency issues, but I think it's like a very system to system kind of thing, really.
Yeah, I might be better off just buying it on like PlayStation.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
If it's on sale for like $10.
It's probably like $10 right now, so yeah.
Yeah, it might be.
All right, Doobie, final thoughts.
Ace Attorney, yay! Ghost Trick, yay! New IP, yay! 3 yays.
Yeah.
Dragon's Dogma, I'm gonna play the first one. I'll see if I like it and if it interests me enough to check out the second one when it goes on sale. Pragmatic, God, that was. Why did
you do that? Why did they even bother?
I kind of just I wish they had
Were
just
people really waiting on that? Like
that is something that you could have just said nothing about and then shown years later and blown people's fucking minds.
Or just release it to some news sites. Be like, this is getting delayed, but like, don't like put it a part of your show.
Don't put that part. Like that was just like
don't spend the resources into making
don't literally
this cutscene to let people down.
You literally invited people to your house to say, I am having a big party, I'm having a big party, and then like everybody gets there expecting a big party, and you just like, there's no party. That's literally what that was.
Beepner is right. This is Capcom's Beyond Good.
This is Beyond Good and Evil too.
There you go.
It is. But yeah, I mean, like they could have done the classic Cyberpunk 2077, throw up a yellow image and Pragmata. Put that last little note on Twitter and been like, "Hey, sorry." They did not have to spend time on the
why
show,
was it a part
you
of
the initial high of like, "Oh shit!"
Right?
Finally talking about Pragmata.
And then you just
kicking the dick.
Why did you do that? What? That completely. That moment for me, like, basically told me everything else I need. Like, I knew it that the rest of this was going to be a fucking disaster because, like, I can't believe they had the balls to put that in.
Every single one of them kicked you in the dick.
Like, what the fuck was that? Why would you put that in your show, dude?
And then, like, Street Fighter 6 is, like, cool, but, like, that was the equivalent of, okay, that could have been an email.
Like, yo, that game literally just came out. It's like we're playing it right now, okay?
If they really wanted to capitalize on the Street Fighter 6 zeitgeist that is happening right now, they should have shown like some new characters.
You need to have shown the characters.
Yeah.
Like, we know he's coming this summer. You don't have any, like, even just basic
nothing.
Here's a couple combos.
They got nothing.
What does he look like in the game? Just what does he look like?
Oh my god.
And then what else was there? Oh, Exo Primal does look cool.
I mean, Exo Primal is gonna be fun. That's good. Yeah, for sure.
Game Pass game, and like I said for a few other games, if it's on Game Pass and I'm like on the fence, I am way more inclined to check it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I pay $10 a month for Game Pass. It doesn't cost me the $60.
Game Pass is a hell of a deal.
It's a great deal. I'm sad they took away the $1 starting, but
yeah, like that's how they got me.
That's actually absolutely how they got me.
Like that 3 months of just playing a bunch of cool shit for nothing was just like, yeah, okay, this is like stupid good. There's no way that this is not worth the value.
And then my final is knowing that Ace Attorney 7 is on that leak list, and so is 4, 5, and 6, and a bunch of other games they announced. My hopium for Ace Attorney 7 still lives, and I pray to God that 4, 5, 6 also does banger money-wise.
If there's gonna be...
Hey, Ace Attorney is still ready to rare.
If there's an Ace Attorney 7, that's being unveiled at a Japanese show. That is not happening here.
I mean, not Tokyo Game Show, because like, I think
I'm not even saying Tokyo Game Show. I'm just saying, like, it's not going to be like a throwaway show. They're not going to unveil that in the West.
It'll be their biggest show they'll make a thing of it.
They will make their own event to show that off, and hopefully it'll be better than this ass trash that we just were subjected to. Psychic Heist, final thoughts.
I'm just on the same page as y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just utterly gutted. But I mean, of course, I like the same games that y'all did.
Yeah.
But I was gutted, and I know it seems like it's much to ask for some sort of hint of their fighting game division maybe giving me a little something more than what's already been established. You know, maybe I'm just asking too much, but come on. I mean, you have such a legacy of great fighting games, and I don't know. I guess similar with the Mega Man stuff. You know?
Yeah.
What? Like
the Mega Man stuff is so befuddling to me. I do not get it. I just do not get it. Those collections have blown up so huge for them, and like how they don't like what? How do you not have like some other shit collection, like the Game Boy collection? How you don't even have something simple like that? It's just it's just mind blowing.
Yeah. I'll say this for PH, like, we know that Street Fighter 6 had to have its development redone, just why Street Fighter 5's DLC, last wave of DLC happened.
That's true.
Because Ono left. I'm wondering if Darkstalkers, because Ono's gone, if the current team is like, yo, now that he's gone, we feel really comfortable. It's just taking them longer because they had to start from scratch when Ono left.
Right, and
that's my hopium.
I agree with that, and we also got to keep in mind COVID.
Yeah,
like,
COVID fucked up a lot.
So much shit. Yeah. So development, like for projects, is just gonna be slowed the fuck down. So maybe there will be a Power Stone something or another down. Like maybe that leaks are right. They
It's
just
possible.
Don't have any of the
Yeah,
shit
it's
yet.
possible.
Xbox's showcase kind of was like the quintessential. Hey, these are all games that were announced like 3 years ago, and they're all getting big updates. That was the COVID effect.
Yeah.
We're finally getting out of it, but you know it's gonna take some companies a little longer, especially when you had somebody like Ono leave during COVID.
Right.
Yeah. Well.
And then he went to Melty Blood's Team French Bread and was like, "Hey, look at the game I helped make."
Oh
Melty
God,
Blood
he
really well."
fucking
It's like,
took
no, you had
credit
nothing to
for
do with that,
Melty
dude.
Blood. He went and took credit for Melty Blood.
That's fucked up. I didn't
Damn
know that.
thing to do with Melty Blood.
He had nothing to do with it. And he went and claimed, like, yeah, I totally designed this.
I hated that.
Well, he loves Blanca. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Honda's a menace.
I guess that's kind of it, really. Like, sorry to have dragged everybody out for such a bummer of a show, but
I enjoyed my time.
hopefully you enjoyed your time hanging out, right?
Like, hanging out and just being miserable together is actually kind of nice.
There's nothing like being miserable with your friends over fucking baby toys, right?
Exactly.
I think I'm the most optimistic out of them.
Probably, yeah. Like, I was just like, yeah, this is like a fucking
I'm like at a
B.
C minus on the grade scale.
Mm.
Only because Ace Attorney had me like.
Right, obviously,
that was a scream moment for me.
I don't think I'm like super devastated.
No.
But it's just just like oh.
It's like that John Locke scene in Lost where he's just looking at everybody. I am very disappointed in all of you.
We have to go back.
No, I don't want to go back. That means I have to rewatch this shit. All right.
It's still Cap God. It's still Cap God.
Yeah.
But right now it's like more like Cap Demi Deity.
Right. Who's streaming? Doobie, do you got anybody on your live list that's streaming that we can throw this to?
Let me check who's up. Let's see. Oh, Dulz is playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
All right. Well, let's go raid Dulz. We're gonna go raid. Dulz. He is playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is probably the best game that I've played this year. Not to spoil anything, but I've literally only played.
Day one.
I've literally only played 3 games this year, so.
Yeah, he just started it today.
And he just started the day, so it's a really good time to jump in. So, thanks for coming out, everybody. It was an absolute blast. We'll see you again real soon sometime. Thanks, PH. Thanks, Dr. Doobie, for being here and hanging out. All this fun stuff. And we'll just catch you next time, everybody. Bye.